How to protect your relationship from falling apart. Most people don't actually want to save their relationship. They want to so called win. When people say, I'll do anything to save my relationship, what they usually mean is, I'll do anything that gets my partner to change while I stay the same. And you know what? That makes sense because your brain isn't built for change. It's built for homeostasis. It's built for keeping things the same. Your brain's job isn't to make you happy, it's to keep you alive. That means it wants predictability, routine, and control. It confuses familiarity with safety, even when what's familiar is destroying your life. That's why you might feel safer arguing than being vulnerable, why shutting down feels easier than saying what you really need, or why controlling your partner feels better than risking being hurt. Your brain doesn't care if you're fulfilled, it cares that you're not afraid. So every time you try to grow, open up, or change the pattern, it sends the alarm. This feels unfamiliar, so it's unsafe. That's not weakness, it's wiring. Before the age of 7, your brain operates mostly in a subconscious, hypnotic, sponge like state. You didn't learn about love through lectures, you absorbed it through experience. What you believe about love and safety wasn't taught, it was caught. You learned it from tension in your childhood home, your parents' tone of voice, their emotional distance from you or from each other, or the absence of protection. That's why people say, my parents never told me XYZ. They didn't have to. Your nervous system was already listening. You may not explicitly remember what you learned, but your body implicitly does. That's why you confuse your beliefs with who you are, because so many of your beliefs were implanted before you had awareness, leading you to mistake your programming for your personality. So you think, that's just how I am. But it's not. It's how you learn to survive. You didn't choose the emotional script you inherited, but you can choose whether you keep performing it. You can't rewrite the past, but you can stop living by it. You can consciously create a new script, one that's built on awareness, honesty, and growth rather than fear and familiarity. Protecting your relationship isn't about changing your partner so you can stay comfortable. It's about letting love expose the parts of you that resist your evolution. Because love doesn't just comfort us, it also confronts us. Your brain is wired for protection, and your soul is wired for transformation. And that's why deep down, you know something has to change. Which one you obey, your brain or your soul, determines whether your relationship evolves or quietly falls apart while you call it just who I am. With love, Coach Mel.